All right, coming to the stage, David Diego Rodriguez. Give it up for David Diego Rodriguez. The topic is baseball.
Baseball. Oh, he just threw me a softball. So we had Ruiz, Ken, David, Dave, and now David. I don't feel so original. So, baseball. Anybody see the movie Sandlot?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies, right? They named the kid, the main kid was Benjamin Franklin Rodriguez. So I always would tell my friends, like, oh, he's a distant relative, you know. So, but baseball, I wasn't good at baseball. I would hit the ball and I'd just get thrown out at first base by the left fielder. So, yeah. So baseball's nice. And then they use baseball for, you know, dating, right? Who I got the first base. Oh, and somebody mentioned Meatloaf earlier. He does that whole thing, right? But he's rounding the turn, going to third base, right? and then she starts singing, well, you better stop right there. Remember that? And, okay, so anyway, I'm having fun here. So, yeah, right. Yeah, let's go for baseball. And so, yeah, I like going to baseball games, and I like paying $10 for a hot dog, you know. And then I went to a baseball game last May. I went to Minneapolis, and it was like $50 a ticket, you know, because of the quarantine. But they actually have a pretty nice stadium. I went to see the White Sox play, because I didn't see them at home, because I don't know why, but I just thought I'd go to Minneapolis, and I'm there. I went with my son, and he's like, hey, we gotta do something after the game. So he takes me to a rave. And I'm like, I'm the oldest guy there, and everybody's looking at me like I'm a fossil, you know, like they've never seen a fossil before. But baseball, yeah, that was one of the things, like, I'm older, and the older people will know what I'm talking about. So, like in the summer when there's no school, and your parents were at work, and all the kids had nothing to do, we would play baseball, and we could actually field 2 teams of 9 people, right? So that was back then. You go to everybody's house, just like in Sandlot, right? So you go to everybody's house and, hey, let's go play baseball. And we would do that. And then there would be some lady across the street from the park. It's like, don't hit the ball this way. I don't want another broken window, you know? Right? Remember that? Yeah. So baseball. I know, in front of the Social Security building in downtown, what do they have in front of there? A giant baseball bat, right? And that's a sculpture, and that's art. And I have nothing else to add about that. But I just thought of that, right? So here, stream of consciousness. So you can help me out if you want, you know. But I remember playing baseball. One of the things, you get a mitt, right? And what did you have to do with that mitt to break it in? Remember that? You would put a baseball in there, oil it up, and then tie it up, and you'd have to leave it there and say a prayer over it. And then hopefully you wouldn't drop any balls when you play baseball, right? So. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So how long did you tie her up? Yeah. Wow. You should be out here. And I remember trying to get autographs from the baseball players, and was that the first light or the second light? That was the second light? Oh, I can get off now? Thank you.
We've been singing it for you.
One more time today.
1970.